Sydney's Avida RV has sold close to 15,000 motorhomes over the past 60 years, but mostly for blacktop touring.
But now for the first time, you can enjoy an Avida campervan well off the beaten track with the release of its first gas-free, off-grid and rough road-ready campervan, the Explorer LX.
But how far into the bush can you really go with this new Mercedes-Benz Sprinter-based all-terrain camper? Let's find out.
Pricing for the Avida Explorer LX starts at around $220,000, with our tester from Melbourne dealer Roberts RV World coming in at $260,000 drive away, thanks to the addition of a few optional extras like a front adventure bar with winch and driving lights, upgraded alloy wheels with all-terrain rubber and an electric awning. The base vehicle is a 6.33 metre long Mercedes-Benz all-wheel drive, medium wheelbase Sprinter panel van, powered by the uprated 2-litre turbo diesel engine with 9-speed automatic transmission. Avida has also beefed up the Explorer with an LED front light bar, custom full-length side protection steps, and on this vehicle an optional off-road snorkel to go with the extra ground clearance that comes with the all-Paul base vehicle. About the only thing missing on the options list are some underbody bash plates. At the rear there's a spare tyre and ladder to reach the roof, along with a rear view camera, a couple of working lights and a rear step to help climb up inside.
While some of the off-road options like the snorkel may not be necessary depending on where you're planning to go, we definitely tick the option box for this drop-down rear mesh, which allows you to open up the rear doors fully to allow for some ventilation, but without letting the bugs in.
As far as off-grid power goes, this Explorer LX is optioned up with a bigger 600 Ah lithium battery system, which also includes a 3000 watt inverter and 400 watts of rooftop solar, with the option to add extra solar blankets using the Anderson plug sockets at the rear.
The Explorer also comes standard with 170 litre freshwater and 95 litre grey water storage, which Avida says is best in class, along with an external hot and cold shower to go with the one inside.
There's also a drop-down picnic table, not far from the inside-outside fusion sound panel, and a dedicated drawer for the induction cooktop.
So that's the 60th anniversary Avida Explorer LX from the outside in a nutshell. So let's head inside now and see what else you get. This is a pretty decent front cab setup as far as commercial vehicles go, with a nice leather wrapped steering wheel, lumbar support for the seats, a couple of armrests, and plenty of other desirable features like climate control, auto wipers, keyless entry, and a starter button.
There's also a nice 10.25 inch colour touchscreen with inbuilt navigation and smartphone mirroring, and just below that a button so you can open the powered sliding side door from the driver's seat. There's direct access through to the rear section, and both front seats swivel around to face the expandable and removable table in the dining and seating area immediately behind. The Explorer's floor plan is typical of many van-based campers, with versatile front dinette seating, a separate cubicle with shower and toilet, a kitchenette with extendable benchtop, and a multi-function rear section for sleeping and storage. While a flip-over foam mattress base for the elevated east-west double bed at the rear might become a chore, one advantage is you can use the central space to carry larger items including bikes, with some tie-down points and a mesh barrier to keep it all in place.
It's also a bit of a jump up to get into bed, but Avida has thoughtfully added a small step as well as a side pod section to allow enough stretching room when lying down on the bed for taller folk like myself.
There are some other handy storage spaces under the bed that are accessible from the rear, to go with storage pouches in the rear doors and other mostly smaller storage spots throughout the van, including overhead cupboards, drawers and a bathroom vanity. The kitchen gets a portable induction hot plate and microwave for cooking and heating, plus a sink with both mixer and filtered water taps and a small 82 litre compressor fridge freezer. It's pretty tight inside the wet bathroom, but you do get a shower head, a swivel cassette toilet, small sink and a mirror, and it also doubles as a drying room with its own outlet for the diesel combi heater located in the cupboard under the bed.
The diesel space heater is also a bonus on those really icy cold outback nights, but we've also been using the battery to run the air conditioner to help lower the temperature and help with sleeping on those really balmy summery nights.
Other standard features include a 12-volt fan, reading lights and screen windows on both sides, while the Explorer also comes standard with a touchscreen manager to keep an eye on power and water, a smart TV, plus charging points and various inside and outside LEDs. Otherwise, it's all nicely finished with soft closed drawers, mood lighting and leather upholstery, while privacy screens are also provided for other glass areas. This particular vehicle also gets the optional 2 extra seat belts with child restraints, so you can transport some extra passengers if required.
Okay, that's the layout done. Let's now hit the tracks and see it in action.
While obviously designed for rough road adventures, the Explorer LX is also a pleasant thing for cruising on smoother highways, and the 4.1 tonne GVM means it's an easy drive on a standard kart licence. Apart from a bit of tyre noise, it's all relatively quiet and refined behind the wheel, with the punchy turbo diesel and smooth shifting auto transmission propelling the motorhome to 100 km an hour and beyond with little fuss. All the driver electronic aids fitted are excellent too, including the rear camera, which makes it easier to manoeuvre in tight spaces. The Explorer LX is also surprisingly good on bumpy tracks for a largish, high roof van, although being a dealer display model, we didn't fully test its limits.
So there's no low range four-wheel drive gearing on the four-wheel drive Sprinter, but the torque sensing on-demand all-wheel drive system, in conjunction with decent ground clearance and the grippy tyres, are more than a match for the slippery and undulating terrain that we've encountered today. The only thing you do have to watch out for is some overhanging branches with a 3-metre high roof and the side pod, plus any large rocks or dips, as there's no underbody bash plates.
Head deeper into the bush and the optional snorkel inspires confidence when tackling deeper water crossings, while the extra cost electric winch could prove a lifesaver if you get bogged.
So there you have it, the Explorer LX with its premium blue-grey paint looks great, comes well equipped and drives really nicely, whether you're cruising along the blacktop or bumping along through the bush. Sure, 260 grand is a fair whack when it comes to a medium base camper, but considering where you'll be able to go and all you'll be able to do when you get there, it's probably money well spent in the long run. Thanks for watching, make sure you like and subscribe, and tell us what you think about the Explorer LX in the comments below.